Yusek Barnabe, there were reports that I read na may mga nagsasabi na these files were forcibly taken. Have you investigated kung totoo ito? Because may mga lumalabas na balita ako nakita sa social media claiming that they're the employees of USec Cabral, that they were forcibly taken. Have you investigated this? Kasi kung may mga ganitong kwento ho, dapat iniimbestigahan ho ninyo. All right, let me direct my question to Congressman Leviste. Cong, is this true? I mean, what they're saying na USec Cabral said na parang forcibly taken ninyo, kinuha lang ninyo, hinablot lang ninyo itong soft copy na ito sa office ni USec Cabral.
So may binigay sa yung hard copy at may binigay sa yung USB with all of these files.
Yes, my USB was the one that got the files.
Okay, so binigay mo yung USB mo kay Undersecretary Cabral at kinopya niya from her computer.
It was my USB from their computer in the presence of USec Cabral.
Okay, so yung USB mo mismo, nilagay mo sa computer ni USec Cabral and they transferred the file to your USB.
In
Correct.
the office of USec Cabral.
In her computer.
In the Planning Services office computer.
Mr. Chair, can we share our version of what transpired last September 4? Now, what was reported was that the Congressman Leviste went to the computer and got files from Secretary Cabral's computer. We are not certain what files were acquired.
Mr. Chairman.
Senator Bang.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, has the committee established how the list was acquired? Hindi pa. Nakapagkwento na ba si Congressman Leviste? May we know, Congressman Leviste, how you acquired the list?
On September 4, with USec Cabral, after she had a phone call on speakerphone with Secretary Vince Dizon, and I also had my phone on speakerphone, and I believe that my mother also spoke with Secretary Vince Dizon that night, and Secretary Vince Dizon said that these are public documents and that all of them can be shared not only with me but with the public.
And were these given to you as a printout or was this a file that was emailed to you?
The printout that I have sent there with a timestamp September 9, 6:03 p.m. was a hard copy. And I also got a soft copy of that printout.
From?
From the office of USec Cabral, with USec Cabral present.
Okay, so yung email na pinanggalingan nung listahan is from a government employee or from an official email of the DPWH?
Soft copy was given to me.
Sorry, USB ba or it was
Yes.
emailed to you?
USB.
Okay, so may binigay sa yung hard copy at may binigay sa yung USB with all of these files.
Yes, my USB was the one that got the files.
Okay, so binigay mo yung USB mo kay Undersecretary Cabral at kinopya niya from her computer.
It was my USB from their computer in the presence of USec Cabral.
Yes, but you have to. We just want to establish how the information arrived to the committee, no? So could you share with us how it arrived here? So binigyan ka ng hard copy, and how did you get the soft copy?
In the presence of USec Cabral, I asked if I could get a soft copy of it, and my USB, after a few minutes, because it wasn't readily with me, was brought by my staff, and it was also seen on CCTV that we were coming in and out of the office. And that time, USec Cabral was with us, and that was after a phone conversation with Secretary Vince Dizon.
Okay, so yung USB mo mismo, nilagay mo sa computer ni USec Cabral and they transferred the file to your USB.
In
Correct.
the office of USec Cabral.
In her computer.
In the Planning Services office computer.
Okay. So, ibig sabihin yan, there should be a copy in DPWH as well because may pinanggalingan yung files na yon. Correct, Congressman Leviste, no?
Yes, and after your line of questioning, Mr. Senator, I also have here the names of the encoders that are also noted on each line of the file.
So, DPWH can verify. I don't think you can verify that right now by just looking at the hard copy. The best way to verify is to go back to your computer check it there and makikita kung totoo nga ba ito. Correct, no? Yusek,
Mr. Chair, can we share our version of what transpired last September 4? Now, what was reported to us that happened September 4 was that when Congressman Leviste came to DPWH and he was asking for the district allocation, per district budget allocation. And this was the one authorized by Secretary Dizon. And that's the second batch of documents given to us, shown to us, and which we are validating. Afterwards, what was reported was that the Congressman Leviste went to the computer and got files from Secretary Cabral's computer. We are not certain what files were acquired. Right after that, we secured the computer. It was sealed off, taken off to ensure that it remains intact and di na po siya matamper. And last December, the Ombudsman issued a subpoena, including that CPU, which we immediately turned over to the Ombudsman on the same day, including all printouts of the letter request in his office. And as of this moment, that CPU, which remained untouched as of September 4, is with the Ombudsman.
So only the Ombudsman can actually verify. Is that what you're saying, Yusek Bernabe?
That is correct, Mr.
Only
Chair.
the Ombudsman can verify because the computer is with them.
That is correct, Mr. Chair.
Correct, no? Thank you,
Congressman
Mr.
Leviste
Chair.
would like to respond.
May I also kindly add that I believe there are two other groups that also have soft copies of this same file. One is the Office of Senator Lacson, who I understand obtained it from the lawyer of the family of USec Cabral. And the second is Billionario News Channel, who must have obtained it from some other source within DPWH separate from me. And I have seen another soft copy of the file, which has a slightly different file name than my file, and it is, as I have seen, exactly the same. So the public can be assured that it's not solely reliant on my copy of the file because there are multiple groups that also have a copy of the file.
Mr. Chair.
What was just to clarify, no, the files that were given to me by the lawyer of the late Undersecretary, ito yung SARO, dated December 27, 2024. 50 billion plus, 30 billion of which flood control projects. And when we cross-check with the records, may mga ghost flood control projects doon. Pero I just found out na incomplete yung, kasi may doon sa SARO na yon, ang total doon nasa mga 100 plus billion, hindi lang 50 billion. Coming from, I think, 155 billion, yung whole universe. So hindi kumpleto yung aking files. Yun lang binigay sa akin personally or through an intermediary nung lawyer ni late Undersecretary. And it appears na mayroong magkakapareho doon sa files ni Congressman Leviste at saka sa aking files.
Mr. Chair, I have
Yes, Senator Erwin.
a couple of questions for USec Bernabe and Congressman Leviste. USec Bernabe, there were reports that I read na may mga nagsasabi na these files were forcibly taken. Have you investigated kung totoo ito? Because may mga lumalabas na balita ako nakita sa social media claiming that they're the employees of USec Cabral, that they were forcibly taken. Have you investigated this? Kasi kung may mga ganitong kwento ho, dapat iniimbestigahan ho ninyo.
Mr. Chair, that was the report. That was the report that the soft copies of the files in the computer were forcibly taken. However, upon the request of former Undersecretary Cabral and her staff, na wag na pong palakihin yung issue, that is why we just maintained reports and the footages, but wala na pong ginawang further action on it, Mr. Chair.
Have you reported this matter to the Secretary Vince Dizon, na there is such an incident, and why did Secretary USec Cabral decided not to pursue anymore or about this matter?
The Secretary is well aware, Mr. Chair. In fact, he is the one who acceded to the request of former USec Cabral and her staff na wag na pong palakihin yung issue. As to why that is why the former USec would want that we cannot answer anymore po. Siguro po ayaw na po niyang maging issue, Mr. Chair.
All right, let me direct my question to Congressman Leviste. Kung, is this true? I mean, what they're saying na USec Cabral said na parang forcibly taken ninyo, kinuha lang ninyo, hinablot lang ninyo itong soft copy na ito sa office ni USec Cabral. Is there truth to this?
Mr. Chair, I believe the lawyer of the family of USec Cabral said that USec Cabral never said that it was forcibly taken, even when this was discussed at the Ombudsman in early December, and it is based on others' testimonies that that is so. But apart from the lack of any mention of it by USec Cabral, there is also the CCTV that was also showed by the DPWH.
Because there are two employees in the office of USec Cabral stating that I believe I saw in some news reports claiming that you went to their office and forcibly took the files. So you're denying that, Congressman Leviste?
Because the authorization, I'm saying, sir, came from Secretary Vince.
Okay,
And USec Cabral was also present when I was obtaining the files.
thank you. That's all, Mr. Chair.